The Ford Transit Connect is a compact panel van compact minivan developed by Ford Europe and derived from the Ford Focus. The first generation was designed by Peter Horbury and introduced in 2002 to replace the older Ford Escort and Fiesta-based Courier van ranges, which had ceased production in the same year. It has been imported to the North American market since the 2010 model year. In North America, the Transit Connect does not have a direct predecessor. The closest vehicle to its size was the standard-length Ford Aerostar cargo van, which ceased production in 1997. The Ford Tourneo Connect, a leisure activity vehicle, is a Transit Connect with side windows and rear seats. To circumvent the 25% chicken tax on imported light trucks, all Transit Connects bound for the United States are imported in this configuration. First generation. The Transit Connect was introduced in Europe for the 2002 model year as the replacement for sedan delivery vans based on the Escort and the Fiesta. Production of the Escort in Europe ceased in 2000, whilst the Fiesta Courier was also planned to be discontinued when the fifth-generation Fiesta entered production in 2002. Ford elected not to develop a direct sedan delivery version of the Focus, instead pursuing a purpose-built design. Sharing few components with the much larger Transit, the Transit Connect was based on the front-wheel drive C170 platform shared with the international Ford Focus, then common with the first-generation North American Ford Focus. Rather than adapting an existing body style into a van, the Transit Connect was designed with sliding side doors. The Escort van and the Fiesta Courier had been assembled at the Hailwood and Dagenham plants in England, respectively, but both plants were to cease Ford car production, so a new production facility was needed. The Transit Connect was therefore assembled by Otosan in an all-new production facility at Gar Paragraph LCA 1/4K, near Kocaeli, Turkey. After September 2009, additional production began in Craiova, Romania. The Ford Transit Connect was awarded Van of the Year 2004 by Professional Van and Light Truck magazine. In its first year on the North American market, the Transit Connect was awarded North American Truck of the Year 2010 at the North American International Auto Show, 2010 update. Since mid-2009, the Transit Connect has been imported to the United States and Canada. It was first shown in the United States at the 2008 Chicago Auto Show and the 2010 production model was introduced at the following year's show on February 11, 2009. The introduction of the North American variant coincided with a mid-cycle facelift which includes a restyled front grille, a deeper front bumper and a new dashboard featuring the switchgear and instrument pod from the C307 Focus. Initially, only the long-wheelbase version of the van, outfitted with a 2.0L four-cylinder petrol engine and 4-speed 4F27E, was offered in North America. Elsewhere, the 1.8L diesel engine and 5-speed manual transmission was the only available powertrain. An electric version followed in 2011, converted by Azure Dynamics Corporation at a U.S. facility. To build up interest and awareness in North America, Transit Connects specifically equipped as mobile showrooms were taken to industrial parks and other appropriate venues in 13 U.S. urban areas in May 2009, with the goal of offering 3,000 test drives to small business owners. Starting in 2011, Ford offered the Transit Connect XLT premium wagon in the USA and Canada, a more stylish and personal version of the utilitarian van. It included seating for 5, rear windows that opened for ventilation, blind spot awareness, rear view camera, larger alloy wheels, body color grille, and front fog lamps. The Transit Connect wagon was the first Ford minivan since the 2007 discontinuation of the Freestar. However, it is closer in size to the standard-length Ford Aerostar sold from 1986 to 1997. Trim levels. In the U.S., the Transit Connect was available in 2 different trim levels: XL manual windows, manual door locks, cloth seating surfaces, AM stereo with auxiliary audio input jack, 2 speakers, black painted steel wheels with plastic wheel covers, 2.0 Li4 engine, automatic transmission, front-wheel drive, and air conditioning. XLT, power windows, power door locks, 4 speakers, and exterior colored accents and bumpers. For passenger models, an XLT premium model was offered, adding these features to the XLT: AM stereo with single-disc CD MP3 player and USB and auxiliary audio input jacks, leather seating surfaces, rear cargo door trim, and enhanced interior sound deadening material. This model appealed very much to families. Second generation. The second-generation Transit Connect was introduced on September 6, 2012 in Amsterdam, Netherlands. In its first redesign since its 2002 introduction, the 2014 Transit Connect adopts many features of the Kinetic design language. A major design change is an optional rear liftgate in addition to the double rear doors preferred by people in wheelchairs and delivery companies. The Transit Connect will include the optional new feature called My Key, a personalized key system. My Key owner controls let the vehicle owner program different keys to restrict different vehicle features, such as top speed and maximum radio volume. Aside from Otosan's plant in Turkey, production now also takes place at Valencia, Spain. As before, to avoid the 25% tariff on imported trucks, all cargo vans sold in the United States will be passenger van conversions. North America, the 2014 Transit Connect will be powered by a 2.5L inline-4, a 1.6L ECO boost turbocharged inline-4 and a 1.5L ECO boost turbocharged inline-4. The transmission will be a 6-speed automatic. For buyers interested in alternative fuel vehicles, Ford offers optional hardware allowing for the 2.5L engine to be converted to use CNG or LPG propane instead of gasoline. Although it will be sold in the United States, the Tourneo Connect will bear the Transit Connect wagon moniker. Available in 2 wheelbases and 2 roof heights, and with a choice of 5 or 7 passenger seating. The latter configuration is the first 7-passenger minivan sold by Ford since the 2007 discontinuation of the Ford Freestar and Mercury Monterey. It is available in 3 models: XL 2.5L i4 engine, 6-speed automatic transmission, front-wheel drive, AM stereo with auxiliary audio input jack, 2 speakers, vinyl seating surfaces, manual windows, manual door locks, and 16-inch black painted steel wheels with plastic wheel covers. The XL is actually slotted above the XLT in price on the passenger model. XLT adds AM stereo with HD radio, USB and auxiliary audio input jacks and 4 speakers or 6 speakers, Ford Sync, power windows, and power door locks. The XLT is actually slotted below the XL in price on the passenger model. Titanium, for passenger model only adds AM stereo with HD radio, single-disc CD MP3 player, rear backup camera, USB and auxiliary audio input jacks, leather seating surfaces, third-row seating, keyless entry and security system, increased interior sound deadening and interior panels, and 16-inch alloy wheels, as well as exterior colored bumpers and exterior accents. This is the top-of-the-line Transit Connect model for the passenger model, and is only available for the passenger model. Cargo capacities. Max speed and fuel usage, 2.5L 2014 Ford Transit Connect Cargo Harvest. MPG, City, 22 mpg imp, MPG, Highway, 34 mpg imp, 0 to 60 time, 9.5 seconds and top speed of 108 miles per hour. Cargo van conversion, to circumvent the 25% tariff on imported light trucks, Ford imports all Transit Connects as passenger vehicles with rear windows, rear seats and rear seat belts. The vehicles are exported from Turkey on cargo ships owned by Wallenius Wilhelmsen Logistics, arrive in Baltimore, and are converted into commercial vehicles at WWL Vehicle Services Americas Incorporated facility. Rear windows are replaced with metal panels and rear seats removed. The removed parts are then recycled. The process exploits a loophole in the customs definition of a commercial vehicle. As cargo does not need seats with seat belts or rear windows, presence of those items exempts the vehicle from commercial vehicle status. The conversion process costs Ford hundreds of dollars per van, but saves thousands over having to pay the tax. Partly because of this, only the long wheelbase, high roof configuration is exported to North America. In most places, the high roof Transit Connect, like most Ford Econoline vans, is unable to access multi-story parking because of its height of 1.98 m. Fleet usage, Grumman LLV replacement. On March 18, 2010, Canada Post and Ford Motor Company announced that Canada Post would purchase a fleet of Ford Transit Connect vans to replace their aging fleet of Grumman LLV vehicles. Taxicab. The Transit Connect was one of 3 finalists for New York City's Taxi of Tomorrow. The winning model was announced in early May 2011 and was awarded a 10-year contract to serve the city exclusively. In spite of losing out to the NV200 in New York City, Ford markets the Transit Connect wagon as a taxicab replacement for the now discontinued Crown Victoria LWB in both New York City and other North American municipalities. Modifications for taxi use include a rearward-mounted second-row seat, rear seat controls for the air conditioning, and the option of school bus yellow paint. Variants: Transit Connect Electric. At the 2009 Chicago Auto Show, Ford confirmed development of a battery-powered version of the Transit Connect. Later at the Geneva Auto Show the same year, Ford showed a prototype electric version of the Ford Tourneo Connect passenger van, which is closely related to the Ford Transit Connect. Ford originally announced Smith Electric vehicles would install the electric drivetrains and lithium-ion battery packs in the vehicles, but they later partnered with Azure Dynamics Corporation instead, with Johnson Controls Saft as the battery supplier. Production of the Transit Connect Electric began in December 2010, and Azure Dynamics is the official manufacturer of record. The official U.S. Environmental Protection Agency ranges 56 mi and has a combined city highway fuel economy rating of 62 miles per gallon gasoline equivalent based on the 5-cycle tests using varying driving conditions and climate controls. The electric van costs $57,400, which more than doubles the price of the gas-powered version even after federal and any state or local incentives for electric vehicles is discounted. Transit Connect Express. The Ford Transit Connect Express is a much faster version of the Ford Transit Connect. It was created by a team of Ford engineers using the 212 bhp engine from the Ford Focus RS as shown on 5th gear. Tourneo Connect. The Ford Tourneo Connect is a leisure activity vehicle produced by Ford, which was first put into production in 2002 to the British market. Much like the Tourneo as a passenger version of the Transit, the Tourneo Connect was designed with rear windows and seats. Principally termed a commercial vehicle, Ford predicted relatively low sales of between 800 to 1,000 mainly to taxi operators, due to its given status as a commercial vehicle. However, Ford described the Connect as a dual-use vehicle, equally able to meet business and leisure needs. It was put into production to rival the similar models of the Citroën Berlingo, Peugeot Partner, Volkswagen Caddy, Fiat Doppler Squared and the Opel Vauxhall Combat Tour. The Connect, when first sold, was the only vehicle of its kind to offer folding and separately removable 60/40 split rear seats that allowed multiple seating formations and increased load capacity. It also boasted the option of twin sliding side low doors as well as rear doors or a tailgate, whereas neither of its main competitors have this option. The Connect's design emphasizes Ford's ideal that the vehicle be multi-purpose. Electric. Ford presented the Ford Tourneo Connect battery electric concept vehicle at the 2009 Geneva Motor Show. It features a 21 kWh lithium-iron phosphate battery pack, a 50 kW permanent magnet motor, and a single-speed transmission, for a range of up to 160 km and top speed of about 113 km per hour. Its BEV technology was developed in collaboration with Smith Electric Vehicles. References. External links, official UK site, official US site.